Hey guys, welcome back to the second episode of my Empire War Awakening of the Rebellion playthrough. My name's Jimmy, and today we'll just be conquering more planets. So, last episode, I introduced you guys to the game, talked about the objectives and some of my goals for this playthrough. We conquered the planet Bastion. Well, let's turn on all the planet details. These buttons on the side just tell you more information about the planet, like the level of the space station, how many buildings there are, and amount of money you can get. So for some reason in the Shadowplay recordings you can't, NVIDIA Shadowplay is what I'm using to record, by the way, you can't see my mouse cursor, which is really weird. So when you see something new pop up on the screen, that's because my mouse is hovering over it. But yeah, I'll try to find something else to... I don't remember building those, but apparently I did. So... yeah, so this episode we're just going to be trying to conquer the rest of the sector. I didn't explain these sectors, by the way, but as you can see, around the core there are these sectors. In the middle of the sectors there's an intersection planet, and this planet is pretty much the most important planet in the sector, because if you control this planet you get to the other planets in the sector like Dantooine, Dathomir, Manon, and Yaghan Minor. If you only control, like, say, Manon, you can't get to Dathomir unless you control Bastion. That's what this line is here for. So, yeah. I remember, and yeah, you can see by me hovering over Dantooine, you can see the Black Sun controls Dantooine, and I'm not going to try to bother going against those guys right now. I'm going to try to focus only on fighting the Rebellion. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. So let's unpause it, or not. Okay, that was a lot of lag. We're gonna get Bindo in charge again, and we're gonna head straight for Dathomir. Also, I know the game volume's a little loud. I tried fixing it, but for some reason it's still loud. So just please bear with it for now. Hopefully it's not too loud, and hopefully you can hear me. So yeah. Also, the reason I keep the ships at the intersections is because right now I don't really need them in my fleet. So I'd rather have them protect the intersection, because if I control the intersection, they can't get to the core world. And if they do get to the core worlds, then I'm really screwed, because then I have to pull my fleet back, or try to pull ships off other intersections and try to defend the core worlds, which would be very unproductive. So let's go fight the space battle over Dathomir. I could see from the picture of the Rebel fleet that they only had like a bulk cruiser, which is almost nothing.
These vagrants stand in our way. Eliminate them to prepare for our land invasion.
Yes, yes. So I'm going to try to keep these episodes short because my internet's really bad and I can't really upload videos longer than 15 minutes unless... because it'll take a while, that's all. So I think that's good. We'll just send in our Star Destroyer right here. Oh, they have a Starfighter shipyard, and this can produce Starfighters with them. That'd be bad, so we're just going to screw it up. Our Star Destroyer, some anti-fighter support. Star Destroyers have a tractor beam. For some reason, the Star Destroyer is not using his. That's fine. Victory cruisers have concussion missiles, so... and we have these guys target. Star Destroyer, go for the space station. Anti-fighter, bayonet cruisers, have them move up. There's not really much for them to do right now. This poor Corellian Corvette's suiciding. The space station, or the Starfighter shipyard's still alive, which kind of triggers me a little because I ordered them to attack it a while ago. Both cruisers also have a tractor beam. For some reason it's not a hard point. A hard point is basically like a component on the ship that you can attack, like these laser cannons or turbo lasers, for instance. Which is really weird, but that's okay because the Star Destroyer just raped it. And we're going to go for this space station now with all our forces. Space stations, by the way, have a shield generator hardpoint. There's a blue bar above the green bar, which is the shield. You definitely want to take that out first. They also have hangars, which can send out fighters or small ships. I'd suggest those to be like secondary targets. Yeah, now I can just watch the battle in cinematic view. I'm going to try to do cinematic view more often because it's just more exciting to look at. The 2D view of it, or the overhead view of it. Alright. Also, you might not notice this, but I'll give you a little view of it. The turbo lasers on ships actually rotate in the direction that they're shooting in. You can't really see it here, but all that. Okay, the space station just died. Yeah, you can't really see it here, but they do rotate. Yeah, there we go. You just saw the Dreadnought's turbo lasers rotate, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure the base game didn't have that, and this mod is just an enhancement of like a lot of features that the base game didn't have before. So that's really nice. I'll take the army here. Leave like one stormtrooper battalion. And we're gonna go straight to death. Money is really important in this game because if I go to like Kuwait, for instance, a Star Destroyer is 26,000 credits. My weekly income is only 7,000, which is terribly small amount. So that's why you need to start building income generators like these mining colonies or the XQ platforms. The way you advance in this game is by getting tech upgrades. So you start at Tech 0, I suppose, and then you can upgrade to Tech 1, Tech 2, Tech 3, Tech 4, and then the highest you can go is Tech 5. And at that point you can build like the Death Star. So, a little spoiler. And we can go into Dathomir. I'm not sure what the planet's surface looks like. Okay, it's this kind of design. So we're gonna go with the lats first.
Invasion commencing.
So yeah, geez, what can I talk about? The Empire's really strong. I'd say they're probably like the strongest faction right now in the game to start off with, because their capital ships are really strong. And the other factions don't have, I don't know, as much power, I guess, as the Empire does.
Rebels are blatantly making their presence known in the
I'm gonna drop their
streets.
stormtroopers a little
Deploying some
early.
troops on the surface should remove any traitorous thoughts from their heads.
The strengths of each faction are definitely the Empire has their capital ships. The Star Destroyers are insanely powerful. The Rebels have their starfighters, like the X-Wing, Y-Wing, and some other ones that you'll see later on in the game. And those are really powerful as well. Those are pretty much what carry them in this, if you play as the Rebellion. So I'm going to fast forward this because everyone's walking slower than my grandma. So, give ears. He's going to walk right up to them and shit on them all. Also get TIE fighters. When you get the Imperial Field Commanders, which are the guys that have the TIE fighters with them, I just hide them in a bunker so that they don't die. Because it's really hard to rebuild them. For some reason, like, you can only rebuild them if they all die. Like, every single field commander you have dies, I think. The TIE fighters are really good, though, because, well, they fly and not... Yeah, see, I'll just hide them in there. Also get these guys up here. So yeah, you can see the rebel camp. There's some 30 rebels right there. Oh, that's all. Oh, they're all dead. Okay. And there's an anti-infantry turret there, which I definitely do not want to see destroy my ATSTs. So we're gonna absolutely destroy that. There's an anti-air turret there. Definitely want to destroy that too, because it's gonna shoot anti-air rockets at us. it's gone, and there's some more infiltrators that just popped out. Basically, there's nothing defending this planet right now. These are all units they get from the rebel camp. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty clean sweep. Give orders to all my units to walk faster. Alright, the ATSTs can crap on this guy. Rockets! Ooh! And it, that was beautiful. And we'll watch the rest of this in cinematic. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Black Sun. So the Black Sun are a non-canon Star Wars faction right now. In the old canon, they were a faction. But I'd say if you want to play as the Black Sun, their strength definitely lies in greater numbers, and also their ability to get a lot of credits really fast. Just like in the base game, their main source of income is through corruption. So when they corrupt the planet, they can get... Okay, we're not going to be able to build a lot of things there. Actually, we're going to get a daily income, weekly income right about now. But the Black Sun... Oh, if we manage to assimilate 40 planets in the Empire, the Emperor has promised us... Whoops, I didn't get to read all that. Okay. It said, like, I think we have to get 40 planets. So, we're definitely going to try to do that. We're going to get... I'm not really sure what the good ground units or ground bases are for the Empire. It says the outpost is a standard module for military bases in the Outer Rim, but I think I've had those before and they're really crappy. I think we're gonna get... We'll get an outpost. We'll also get TIE platform. Actually, we'll get barracks. I'd rather have one of the planets here have barracks, so I can produce stormtroopers for the sector. Because we're not going to take Dantooine right now because the Black Sun controls it, and I'd rather not fight them over Dantooine. I'd rather keep Bastion as this choke point. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we have to get 40 planets. So next we'll go to Manon. Oh, I guess you can go from Dathomir to Manon.
Mission log updated.
Okay, here we go. Integrate 40 planets into the Empire. Commander, integrate 40 planets into the Empire. Alright, so this mod has story elements. There's missions you can get and stuff. This is also one of the features that makes this mod really good. The base game also had campaign missions. This mod has its own campaign missions, so you'll see more of them as we play through the mod. But right now we're going to do the Battle of Manon, and holy crap, their stack is bigger than mine. We might have to retreat. I'm going to get an assessment of how big their combat capabilities are in this enemy fleet. You just saw Han Solo. Okay, it looks like they're all ground units, because I don't see any big ships over there. If they aren't, well... Alright, fighters. Oh, okay, that was some damage. These U-95s are no match. Yep. Okay, there's... Oh, shit. Okay, hello. Alright, I see 2 Dreadnoughts, 2 Nebulon Bs. Unfortunately, neither of the... Okay, what the lag? Neither of the Dreadnoughts or the Nebulon Bs match for a Star Destroyer, so we're going to send that in. We're also going to send our own Dreadnought. And we're going to send some anti-fighters. Thawia. And... Kata. And what the world? What? They had a stack. But all I see are a whole bunch of fighters. So I guess their stack was consisted of a whole bunch of fighters. Focus on his engines. Focus on him. Focus on him. Focus on him. Get over here. Focus on them. So yeah, if you have the right ships, you can always win a battle. These bayonet cruisers are anti-fighters. You can see they're strong against Y-Wings, Corvettes, and stuff. Definitely have these in your fleet, because their X-Wings will absolutely... Oh, here's Chewbacca. I'll get my special units after him. And actually, we can probably... Ooh, I've never actually seen Thawia's TIE Interceptors. Pretty cool. So those aren't even TIE Interceptors, I don't know what those are. I'll have Nino activate special ability, cluster bombs. It didn't do anything, but it was really cool looking to see. This Dreadnought's escaping, which is absolutely horrible. We need to kill him. We got some Nebula Ds coming in, thinking they're all cool and stuff, so we're going to send our victory cruiser. Cloud them with missiles and shit. Yeah! Alright, you can see missiles are really good against capital ships. Now the Star Destroyer go after that. And the Dreadnought go after the space station as well. I had them give orders to just go ahead because as they move towards the space station, they're gonna. Okay, I don't know why Chewbacca's still alive. Or Han Solo and Chewbacca, whatever you want to call him. Kill him! Kill him now! Well, this is actually really epic. Screenshot that. Damn, this is epic. Holy shit. This TIE Fighter was manly. He was just chasing the entire time. Alright, that's what I like to see. Alright, I think he's dead. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah. So sometimes you can't see all the units for some reason, which is really weird. Okay, Chewbacca's finally dead. And Han Solo. So I can give my fleet orders to move up and engage the space station. Imperial Missile Destroyer here. This game was made by German mod group, Steiner modding group. So some of the dialogue and voice acting you'll hear is German, which I don't mind because I think German's a really cool language. Alright, this Dreadnought's taking some hits. That's okay, because Dreadnoughts are really tanky. You can also see the guns firing. It's really cool. So Dreadnoughts are like tanks. They don't do a whole bunch of damage. They do have a few turbo lasers and laser cannons, but wait, that's whoops. Yeah, usually leave that to the Star Destroyers, the victory Star Destroyers. And Cat is getting up close. He has a powered weapons for some reason. So yeah, the rest of this is just. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a bunch of fighters. Oh. Shit's awkward. I think these are transports. I'm not really gonna care about those right now, since I should care about those. We should care about these. Let's quickly kill them.
Ready to receive orders. Setting up my runs. What is our next move?
I probably won't get there in time to get a retreat. Move faster!
Ready to receive orders. Draw their fire.
Alright, I'm blowing them up. I can hear the explosions. Oh, I should have activated Mindo's ability. That probably would have killed a whole bunch of them. Alrighty, so we captured the space above Manon and we took Dathomir. We still haven't been attacked yet, which is really good. They're scared of us. You can also check some statistics. So you can check the economy. Right now we're at the dirt poor. The Rebel Alliance is somehow rich as fuck. The military, we're pretty much the strongest. You can see the Rebellion just dropped a little bit because of that battle. And then the black for planets, we control the most planets because we control the core world. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. My name is Jimmy, and thank you for watching.